What's going on, guys? Zimster here with another stock video ideas. Now, there's a lot going on. I mean, there's always a lot going on. So, the market did fairly well today. I mean, it did very well today. Day before, though, so Monday, watching SPY. Take a look at SPY. Yesterday was kind of like up and down, and then all of a sudden got just a straight bullish pull. It was just a bullish pull upwards, and it was very low volume. So I mean, sellers, so we know the sellers haven't stepped in yet. We know the bears haven't stepped in yet. They kind of just got it to this point down here. Look at the day. Be easier to look at. Now, why would it do this? All right. So if you look, we got very bullish right here, and then the bears brought us back down. Bulls brought us back up, and then they came back down, back up, back down, back up. Now, we're definitely seeing a pattern here. Now, the issue I see with this is we're getting very close to that trend line, that upward trend line. So either it starts pulling back now, or we have a nice little run that could maybe break it, maybe not. It is retail season. A lot of people are going to be shopping for stocks. I don't know if it's actually going to be enough to actually drive this that much, but it's very possible that some some institutes will play this. So I honestly I feel like it could come up to this level. It'd probably be around like 308, somewhere in this range, or in here. It could take longer. It could be like a slow grind up, hit here and then bounce. Or FOMC is tomorrow. The minutes are tomorrow, so we could see a reaction to that. And I feel like it's going to be a lot of selling because I feel like people think that the Federal Reserve is going to just start being dovish and like start lowering rates and just stop raising them. I don't think people understand how far the Federal Reserve is willing to go to stop inflation. Now, they're definitely not going to give up until they see a more drastic turn for inflation. We're still at like 6%. We're still pretty high. And unemployment's still pretty low. So it's just becoming a slow roll at this point. Like, we might just stay in certain levels for a little bit, unless the Federal Reserve gets very hawkish and starts raising things even faster if inflation doesn't get tamed. Now, with the minutes tomorrow, I feel like we're definitely going to see some 1%, 1 to 2% changes in movement in the either, well, not necessarily SPY, but for sure the Qs. The triple Qs will most likely see a 1 to 2% change tomorrow. I mean, today it had like a 1% change. Yeah, almost 2%. Well, yeah, almost 2%. That's crazy from its low. So almost 2% change today. But I'm saying you're gonna see like one move that's gonna create like a 1% change, and like not just a slow roll like this. I'm definitely thinking that we're gonna see like a drastic sell-off or buy up. It honestly don't know which way it wants to go. It matters on how hawkish the FOMC information is. Now, if the Fed doesn't sound too hawkish and unemployment maybe is a little higher, because what's reporting tomorrow? There's a few things. Now you have your durable goods, core capital equipment orders, initial jobless claims, continually jobless claims, S&P US manufacturing PMI for services, 5-year inflation expectations from Michigan, new home sales, and then FOMC minute. I really don't know which direction it's gonna go. Like, there's just no way to tell. But what we can, like, as soon as we get this information, if the FOMC information doesn't seem too like hawkish, we might see a nice rally, which around this time of the season we usually get a rally. But I don't know. I think they're still going to be super hawkish, and they're going to probably maybe stick to 70. Well, they were supposed to do 50. I think they might do 75. They might do 75 again, just to be safe. If they say 75, I see this thing falling. How far it's going to fall, I don't know. I think we definitely priced in 50, but we haven't priced in 70. That's my opinion. Because I mean, after they announced it, we actually went up. We started getting a little more bullish. If you look here on the Qs, here, right here is when they announced it sold, and then it got bullish. So like, that's accounting for the 50. That whole that recovery right here, this is the 50 basis point sell off and then buy up. Now here, if they say 50, you could see maybe like a short sell off and then they go bullish. Or if they say 75, I see this thing just not instantly dropping, but it will start getting very bearish. It might start sliding, and then we're going to see a huge. That's what I think, because people are just going to be uncertain on like what the market wants to do. They're not going to get rid of all their positions right away. So it might be like a slide and then a drop. I mean, I still see us going lower. There's no way we're done. I know this doesn't look pretty. I know that, I mean, this year has just sucked. I get it. But if you look at the tops here, we're getting a lot closer to, I mean, we're kind of in the middle here because here's the downward trend, or well, the upward trend from the bottom, and then here's the downward trend from the top. I mean, it looks like we're gonna hit the red before we hit green, but it matters. I feel like this rally got cut short. This rally was supposed to come up here, got cut short with the China issues, with the supply chain issues going on in China. Also, there was a lot of missed earnings, so there was just uncertainty there. And then it got bullish, and then it got a little bearish because people just weren't sure. Now, and plus, there's a lot of money not in the market yet. There's a lot of people just sitting on their cash though that are not in the market. You'll know once the market's going because you'll see a lot of volume flowing in. Volume is very low right now. And plus it's a short week. That's probably why. Some people are just like, sit on your hands, don't do anything this week, see where the market goes, deal with it then. For me, I kind of want to play. I want to play the FOMC. I actually, I fucked up. I'll be honest. It's okay to fuck up sometimes. As long as it's not majority of the time. So what I accidentally did, let's do the 30 minutes. So what I accidentally did was I was a day early. I hate being a day early. So here, when I saw this first drop, right in here, I bought a call. And the reason I thought this is because we looked bullish going into this day. We looked bullish coming out the gate, and then it just sold off, which is fine. I figured it would sell off, maybe even more than my position. But I saw this thing maybe coming back up because what was the scare? There's nothing really going on Monday. Like there's no real issues. So I was like, maybe people will come into the market. That did not happen. It was very bearish right in the beginning of the week, but it could be just people waiting to see like how retailers react, and then maybe hedge funds or whatnot buying up stuff, or even retailers buying up stuff as soon as they see a sell off a little bit. Also, we're hitting different levels in the VIX and the dollar. These are things to also look at. Like we broke a lot of levels here. I mean it looked like right here is when it actually the market went down up here. Right? Was this Monday? Where the fuck am I? Monday was the 20th. I'm way behind. 20th. Right in here. Oh yeah, see it looked very bullish on the dollar. I just remember it looking bullish. It was very bullish here on the dollar. And this, I mean, I didn't think it was gonna go higher. It looked like it wanted to break, but it literally just bounced. Look how clean it bounced off. It just kept bouncing off this trend line. Sorry, it's hard to see. It just kept bouncing. Like if you just draw a straight line here, just bouncing along that line, which indicates to me like it wants to go back up. So I'm thinking the next level, it's gonna come back up to 108, and then test this trend line, and maybe come back down. So I feel like we're gonna get very bearish because we did not see any sellers today. But we might see a lot. So that's what I'm curious about. And I feel like Wednesdays is like one of the most volatile days because it's like in the middle of the week. You have some news to go off of, and well, like Thursdays and Wednesdays, those are like the best volatile days because there's just a lot more news to deal with, a lot more going on. Businesses are operating, and I like trading the most Monday through Thursday. I don't like trading Fridays. Fridays I tend to lose money on Fridays, so I don't play Fridays often. Unless I can make like a quick play. That's about it. I tend to hold my calls and puts like a day or two. Sometimes I'll do a short play, but I like to swing trade them because I'm trying to figure out what the markets are gonna do versus what it's gonna do in just a minute. I want to see the big changes. I want to see like those drastic turns in the market. I want to be able to predict those more often, because those are the ones that are more important. Like, of course, you can make a couple bucks, but I'd rather get good at making more. And it's less work. It's less work if you really think about it. You're not sitting there watching it nonstop for like hours on end. And I don't want to sit here and watch the market all day. I just don't. Like, there's other shit I want to do. There's other things I can work on. There's other ways to make money. If you can just put something in place and let it make you money, kind of like stocks. Like, if you invest in good stocks, you're gonna pretty much invest in something that you're just, leave it alone, let it grow over time. You don't have to mess with it. Just don't mess with it. And I do that with options, but in a couple day span, like a 2 to 3 day span. Like, that's how long usually. I usually do calls or puts that are about 20 to 30 days out. That's like my range. The theta's a lot less. It still pays very well. But yeah, after 30 days, those are really good too. The theta is really low, and they have decent moves, especially on the Qs. But it matters on what you're feeling. If you're trying to get you're trying to play cheaper options, you can just go with closer to expiration. All right, so yeah, this is where I'm at with the market. It looks like the dollar is about to hit its uptrend. Now it's either gonna bounce or break. So that's what I'm waiting for. It's close. Look how close it is. Look how close this thing is. It's right on it. This thing is right on the line, and I'm just kind of curious on if it's gonna have a hard bounce. It just looks like it wants to. Look, it's already showing resistance as soon as it hit right here. As soon as it hit, man, it bounced back above it. So it's a good indication that this is a trend line. But who knows? People might be, the market might just be that bullish right now. People are tired of waiting. I'm tired of waiting. I would like to just be bullish on the market, but there's just too many signs that it still has room to go down. It has plenty of room to go. Yeah. All right. So that was the dollar. Triple Qs. This is what I'm watching. Had a really nice day today. We'll see where we start off tomorrow. I already talked about like game plan tomorrow for FOMC. What stocks are doing good right now? The market actually is looking pretty clean. Let's look at groups really quick. Invis is having issue. Invis groups. There we go. All right. Oh yeah, the website's having issues. I can't even read this. Maybe Yahoo has one. Oh, no. Well, that's unfortunate. Well, for the sectors, I can probably tell you guys just by looking here. We can look at this. Okay, this is your technology sector. This actually had a decent day. Nice little, yeah, it was pretty bullish today. A little sell off in the beginning and then went pretty bullish. Finance. This has been bullish for a couple days. Well, yeah, kind of bullish for the last couple of days. Stocks, semiconductors did good. Apple did fine. Amazon starting to get some love. This thing hasn't been on a nice downtrend. Google, this is my baby. Ooh, look at this curl though. That's kind of scary. Curls like that scare me because I think it go boom. It's like building top of a cliff, right? For it to fall off. All right. Gold did well today. Gold did very well today. And if gold's doing well, I would think that equities might not do too well in the near future. 20-year treasury bonds, or yeah, 20. I mean, everything was pretty good today. Everything looks pretty very, very green day. So if you played your calls today, good for you. I took a short position at the end of the day to get ready for tomorrow. Because if we just go negative right out the gate, I realize. And if it doesn't, I'm still just gonna hold it throughout the day and see if it drops quite a bit. What else do we got? Crude oil had a nice little bounce here. Bounced off 75. Cool. Mineral. This is a stock I'm watching. Brigham Minerals. Been pretty bullish. Look at this. Thing's been doing great. I've been buying this up. I have some Soxel shares. Volta I actually got rid of. That thing's a dumpster fire right now. People are getting rid of all their Volta, so I got rid of it. Tel's doing good. We're seeing some positives still here. QCell. I mean, I'm just being patient with it. They're starting to see more revenue. Starting to see a lot more. Well, this is getting me excited. Another one that I don't have it in here. Agri. Agri's another one that I'm watching. This is one I really want to see boom. They're starting to see a lot more revenue. Sure. I want to see that. Referee, this thing looks. Hold on to this bad boy for a while. Really nice dividend. Had a nice bounce. The lows. So I'm gonna see how that does. Comes back down, maybe I'll buy more. But they haven't missed a dividend yet. They're new company. I want to see where they go. Oh, Realty, Income Corp. I mean, this is a great one. Those dividends are so nice. Get 3 dividends every quarter. About 75, more than 75. About 75. 75 cents per stock, and they're only 65, which is Centra. This is an energy company that was looking like it's getting ready for a bounce. They have a really clean sheet right now. Their balance sheet looks really good. See this thing getting some love. This thing can pop off a bit. Dude, I kind of want to get. Maybe I should get some long calls on this. This thing. We'll see. It got stopped out here before at 31. Even if it goes to 31, though. Let's see what Google's doing. Yeah, Google had a nice here. Well, this is the bounce off Google. Yeah. It's crazy how it's like it inverted. Like it's like switching sides here. I hope it doesn't go that low. That wouldn't be good. But it could. Very much so could. I mean, we're pretty much giving back everything from the pandemic. Like everything we got from the pandemic, right? I mean, they're still a huge fucking company. Very profitable. I think that's everything I got right now. Oh, I bought Toast. Toast is. This thing's good. Excited for this one. Oh, great. There you are. This bad boy. About that. It's at its it has a very clean fucking bounce off this fucking trend liner. So we're right here right now. Oh, I should buy more. I think I'm gonna buy more. Yeah, it's holding right around this trend line, so I want to get some more. If it comes up to this $20, maybe sell. And I don't know. We'll see. Or I average down. But if it keeps following this trend line, I'll be fucking happy, dude. That's money. But yeah, that's all I got right now. Anything else going on? I'm trying to think. Best Buy beat earnings. Dollar Tree, I think, did not. Dollar Tree, Dollar General. Who else? Tesla's starting to see more competition. EV space is getting not saturated, but people are definitely entering the market. Oh, they're investigating Joe Biden. The House committee going to be investigating Joe Biden. So we'll see what goes on with that. A lot of interesting court cases going on. Yeah. Yeah, that's all. I think that's everything I got for you guys. Of course, if you guys have any questions, feel free to ask in the comments. These are just my ideas. Like I know I don't sound like the perfect professional talking about this stuff, but like over time I'm hoping to get better and better. The more I talk about it, the more I look at it. I'm hoping that I can explain it a lot better in the future. So please bear with me, and thank you guys for your patience. Learning and I'm trying to implement at the same time. I feel like that's the best way I learn. So that's why I want to do this way. But yeah, I love to hear you guys trade ideas. Feel free to share in the comments if you want to talk about political stuff, news, any type of economics. Like I'm all for it. I'm always down to talk about economics. I need more people to talk to about economics. So thank you guys for watching, and as always, stay healthy, eat healthy, exercise. That's all I got for you. I'm just fucking with you. Make money. So, all right, I'm out of here. Thank you guys for watching. I'll catch you next.